Starting on Thursday afternoon, had action on Friday, and we had some more action this morning. But now we get into the quarterfinal portion of our bracket, and as you can tell, we are running two courts on one here at the main gym at Sharyland High School in Mission, Texas. This game we are covering now is the Pioneer Lady Diamondbacks and the Robert Vela High School Sabercats from Edinburg. I'm J.R. Gully. Welcome this morning to our pregame show, brought to you by the good folks at Hacienda Ford. Hacienda Ford, our title sponsor this year for high school volleyball and high school football coverage. And we're excited about football coming up. In fact, we had scrimmages last night. We had scrimmages on Thursday night that we were covering and just kind of checking out the football teams. But we've got volleyball action going on, lots of fall sports action happening right here on Rio Sports Live. Pioneer and Vela coming up here in a moment on Rio Sports Live as we get ready for Pioneer to start serving. And we got an early whistle, and that is a no point there. Natalie Reyes, the sophomore, will serve for Pioneer to get us going here in quarterfinal action. And that is a point for the Diamondbacks off the serve. Correction, I'm going to flip my scoreboard around. Diamondbacks couldn't handle that one, and the Sabercats tie it up. Here's the serve from the Sabercats. I believe that's a net violation on the Diamondbacks, and it'll be Vela's ball. Keeper serve for Karen Rojas of the Sabercats. Good serve. That ball is out. Keeper serve for the Sabercats. 2-1 the score in favor of Edinburg Vela. Daisy Money off the edge. Cantu couldn't hang on, and that's a point for Pioneer. Daisy Money with the serve again. That ball was out, and that is a point for Vela. Isabella Rodriguez with the serve. And a point there for Vela as they go up 4-2. Isabella Rodriguez, keeper serve for the Sabercats. Good defense that time by the front line of Vela. That was Faye Vasquez and Dylan Cantu on the defense. But that went out of bounds off their hands, and the ball goes back to Pioneer. You never know when you stick your hands up and you've got a ball coming at you at that kind of velocity. A player trying to kill it on the other end, and it hits your hands, it could go either way, and sometimes it goes out of bounds and gives a point to the other team. We've got a tied ball game now. I'll adjust the scoreboard. Pioneer. Good defense that time by Vela. Vela puts it over. And a double-handed penalty called on Pioneer, and that'll be a point for the SaberCats. Pioneer coming in to this game 4-0 in pool play action. Vela's serve. Good kill that time off the edge by Talia Ochoa, a sophomore on this Diamondbacks varsity volleyball team. Jorlis Caraballo will serve. And another one for the Diamondbacks. Keeper serve for Caraballo. High set in the middle. Good defense that time by Laura Lee Hill. She's a sophomore. Keeper serve for Pioneer. Faye Vasquez. She's a freshman. Vela sets it up in the middle. And the setter, Natalie Reyes, dumps it over for a point. It's 8-5. Pioneer in the near side of the television. Vela on the opposite side. Vela in black and blue, Pioneer in gray. And that's another point for Pioneer. They go up 9-5. And Vela couldn't handle that one. And they will call timeout and discuss things. It's a 9-5 ball game in favor of the Diamondbacks. Back in a moment.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing.
Back in Sharyland, the serve by Natalie Reyes. Vasquez puts it across for the SaberCats. Way to go, Shelby Cavazos, to try to keep it in play, but that'll be a point for the SaberCats. 10-6 is the score. Diamondbacks go up by another. Samantha Ayala, she's a senior. Her turn to serve. Little too much on that one. It goes out of bounds behind the line. It'll be Vela's serve. Rebecca Cavazos serves it over. Vela doing a great job on the defensive end. Hill's just killing it over, but Vela's got good defense. Able to get under her serves, her kills, except for that one. And that's a point for Pioneer. Laura Lee Hill, the sophomore, coming up and over off the edge, puts it into the backcourt. Vela can't get under that one. Shelby Cavazos serves it up for Pioneer. And Vela finding some open room in the backcourt of Pioneer. Daisy Money off the edge. And that one falls short of the net, and that'll be a point for the SaberCats. 12-9 the score. Pioneer leads it. Reyes. That was Daniela Alvarez on the score for Pioneer, and it's a 13-9 ball game. $14-9 the score now in favor of the Diamondbacks. Natalie Reyes will serve. Nice job off the edge there by Glennis Maldonado. And Vela couldn't get it over. That's a point for Pioneer. 15-9 the score. This is the best of three. Set number one. And that was Daniela Alvarez right in the middle, finding the open room in the cross court. 16-9, the Diamondbacks lead it. Another point there for Edinburg Vela. It's a 10-16 ball game. Money off the edge. Good defense there by Vela, but that is a net violation. And that'll give a point to the SaberCats. It'll be 11-16 now, the score. Number 9, Karen Rojas back to serve for Vela. Daisy Money. Good job that time by the SaberCats. That's Glennis Maldonado. And the SaberCats pull within 4. Keeper serve for Vela. Good job off the edge that time by Daniela Alvarez. Money, keeper serve. And that's a point. Another point for Pioneer. Good defense there by Vela. Pioneer gets it over. Set up in the cross court. And into the net it goes, and that's a point for the SaberCats. 18-13 the score as Pioneer leads it. Dylan Cantu. Another point there for the Diamondbacks. Daniela Alvarez to serve it for the Diamondbacks. Little too much on that one that time. And Vela pulls back within 5 points. Little too much on that one from Hill. That one goes out of bounds, and Vela will serve it. Glennis Maldonado. Hill off the edge. Vela defense there. Good job there by Vela to get it over the net that time. And it's now 19-16, and timeout on the court from Pioneer. We'll take one, too. This is volleyball action here on Rio Sports Live.
Is done.
Hi, we're Robert Vela, SaberCats, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Back live at the tournament in Sharyland, it's Vela's serve. High set in the corner. Good shot across, but good defense there by Pioneer. And that time off the back line, that's Elizabeth Fina, the sophomore, getting it across and getting a point for her Lady Diamondbacks. 20-16 now. Reyes to serve. Good defense there by Reyes. Hill off the edge, and that's a point for Pioneer. Checkmate, that's Samantha Ayala with the point. Keeper serve for Reyes. Caught Edinburg's back line. They tried to pancake it and couldn't get underneath it. Timeout on the court. We'll be right back.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Every great dining adventure begins with one word, fresh. At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine prepared from the freshest local shrimp, oysters, snapper, and mahi-mahi. Our salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are flown in fresh. A local favorite for over 30 years, the Sea Ranch. Come enjoy a fresh experience.
Reyes back to serve for Pioneer. Ball just goes over the net. From the corner is Vela. Picked up by the back line of the Diamondbacks. And that one is out of bounds. And another point there for the Pioneer Lady Diamondbacks. Reyes, a keeper serve. Nope, that's Caraballo. My bad. That's number 1. Jorlis Caraballo. Faye Vasquez in the middle, and she gets a point for Vela. 23-17 here in set number 1 of the best of 3 and quarterfinal action here at the Sharyland tournament. That'll be called in, and that's another point. Faye Vasquez, 2 in a row. Freshman right in the center of the court. SaberCats serve. Hill off the edge. Good dig there that time. Good defense by Vela. And that's a point for them. It's 23-19. SaberCats pull within 4. Mia De Leon back to serve for the SaberCats. Ball set up high on the corner. Set up for Hill in the middle. And that's a point for Pioneer, and it's game point now. 24-19. Samantha Ayala to serve it now for Pioneer. High set in the middle for Daisy Money off the edge, and that's a point. And that's the game. That's set number 1 for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Back for set number 2 here in a moment. This is Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2015 Chrysler 300S model with a Beat stereo, leather interior, navigation, $57,000, reduced today, $19,999. Or a 2012 Ram 1500, a Lone Star package, 5.7 Hemi engine, a towing package, automatic, $16,499. Or how about a diamond in the rough, 1998 Dodge 3500 dually with a fifth wheel, 4x4, power everything, heavy duty bumper, $14,999.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Hi, we're the Matters. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Rio Grande City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. I'm J.R. Gully as we get ready for set number 2 of the best of 3 between the Pioneer Lady Diamondbacks and Edinburg Vela's Lady Sabercats. Pioneer taking set number 1, 25-19. They're 4-0 coming into pool play today. The winner of this game will take on the winner between Los Fresnos and Sharyland. Joe Bolin calling the game beside me on my left-hand side. I'll tell you who he's covering here in just a moment. He's covering Mackay, the Mackay Bulldogs, and can't quite tell who's on the other side. As you can tell in our camera shots, we're in the main gym here at Sharyland High School, and we are playing 2 games on 1 court. We've got the nets turned the other way, so we're able to play 2 volleyball games, and we've been doing this since Thursday. And all of these games, folks, are being streamed on our webpage, riosportslive.com. We also have the live stream on Twitter, Facebook, the Roku app on your television station via the VTX1 broadband app, and YouTube. And there's a kill in the middle by the Lady Diamondbacks. And it's a 1-0 lead as we begin set number 2 here at the Sharyland tournament. Diamondbacks serve it across. And that ball is in, and that is a point from the back line of the Sabercats. Melanie Rodriguez to serve now. Diamondbacks let that go out of bounds, and Daisy Money will serve for Pioneer. High set in the middle. In the net it goes, and that's another point for the Sabercats. It's a 2-2 ball game. Isabella Rodriguez to serve. And she gets a point off the serve, and Vela up 3-2. Diamondbacks let that go out, but it stayed in, and that's another point off the serve of Isabella Rodriguez. Good shot that time off the edge there by Daniela Alvarez. She'll go back to serve now for the Diamondbacks. Server's error, into the net it goes, and that's a point for Edinburg Vela. Glenys Maldonado to serve it up for the Sabercats. Hill puts it over, and Vela got a hand on it but couldn't control it. That goes out of bounds, and that's a point for Pioneer. Jory Caraballo to serve for the Diamondbacks. Served across. Faye Vasquez puts it over. A little too strong, and that's a point for the Diamondbacks. It's now tied 5-all. High set in the middle. And that's a point for the SaberCats. Mia De Leon to serve now for Vela. And off the edge that time is Haley Castillo, and she gets a point for the Cats. Mia De Leon, keeper serve. Laura Lee Hill off the edge, kills it. And that's a point for the Diamondbacks. Server's error, ball into the net, and the ball will go back over to Vela. As Vela leads 8-6 here, this is set number 2 of the best of 3. And the setter a little too strong on the dump over, and the ball goes back over to Pioneer. Little too strong there in the middle, and the ball will go out, and that's a point for the SaberCats. This is Dana Cantu to serve now for Edinburg Vela. Money puts it over gently. Nice handwork there by the Pioneer Lady Diamondbacks. The soft touch found the open space in the floor. And it's a 9-8 ball game. Pioneer to serve. This is Natalie Reyes. Good work there by Glennis Maldonado. A shot off the edge. The back line couldn't control it. Playable ball if it goes in the rafters, but those are hard to play. And off the serve, Karen Rojas scores a point. And Vela couldn't get under that one, and the Diamondbacks score. It's an 11-9 ball game. Daisy Money with the serve, and a little too much on that one. It goes out. And that's a point for Vela. This is Elizabella Rodriguez. Set up in the corner. Good work that time, getting it over by Vela. Set on the corner. That is in. Daniela Alvarez. Pioneer pulls it back within 2 points. Alvarez to serve. Faye Vasquez in the middle. Finds the opening in the cross court, and that's a point for the SaberCats. It's a different set this time. Glennis Maldonado serves it up for Vela. And the Diamondbacks find the open court and score one more. Pioneer staying within 2 most of the time. Little bit different set. Vela's kind of woken up this set and have made their adjustments, and now they're playing with the Diamondbacks. Able to keep up. They lead by 2. And that was Hill off the edge, or Alvarez off the edge, rather. And the Diamondbacks pull within a point. Caraballo serve. Over it comes from the Diamondbacks. Good communication on the court by the SaberCats. And that goes out, and that's a point for Pioneer, and the Diamondbacks tie it up 13-all. Caraballo to serve it. Vasquez gets a hand on it in the center. Good defense. However, the Diamondbacks find the opening. That's Natalie Reyes getting it across. And Pioneer taking a lead, 14-13. Caraballo serve. Vasquez in the middle. And that's a point for Pioneer. High set there in the center. Good defense that time by the back line of the Diamondbacks. And the SaberCats put it back across and score a much needed point, as it seemed like the momentum was beginning to shift back to the Pioneer side of the net. Mia De Leon serves it for Edinburg Vela. And that ball goes out, and that's a point for Pioneer, as Pioneer begins to pull away by 2. Samantha Ayala back to serve now for Pioneer. And that's a point there off the back line from Glennis Maldonado. Rebecca Cavazos served it for for Vela. And that's a score for the Diamondbacks. Shelby Cavazos to serve it up for the Diamondbacks. Served across. Set on the corner. That's a net violation, and that is A point for Edinburg Vela. I'm sorry, that's a point for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks will serve. And that's a point there for the Diamondbacks, finding the opening in Vela's cross court. It's a 4-point ball game as Pioneer goes up. Vela will call timeout. We'll be back in a moment. This is Rio Sports Live.
We are the Rangers. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Back live here at Sharyland High School. This is set number 2 of tournament action between the Pioneer Diamondbacks and Vela Sabercats. Pioneer with a serve now in the lead, 19-15. Daniela Alvarez pushes it across. Nice defense there by the Sabercats. And off the edge again, a little too strong there, and that's a point for the Sabercats. 3-point ball game, 19-16. Dana Cantu serves it across. Alvarez finding the opening in Vela's cross court. Brings Pioneer up to 20 points. Vela 16. Natalie Reyes to serve it up now for Pioneer. Off the edge is Money, and that's a point for Daisy Money and the Pioneer Diamondbacks. 21-16. Another point there off the violation, 22-16 now for Pioneer. Good kill that time by Glennis Maldonado off the edge. Money. Into the net it goes. And that's a point for Edinburg Vela. Vela pulls within 4. Alvarez with a point there. It's 23-18 Pioneer. Daisy Money back to serve for the Lady Diamondbacks. Daniela Alvarez puts it across. Good defense there by Vela. And it's game point for the Diamondbacks. And that's game point. And the Pioneer Diamondbacks win the quarterfinals, and they will face the winner of the Sharyland and Los Fresnos Lady Falcons contest. And those are two very strong teams in this tournament. Your winner of this one, the Sharyland Pioneer Diamondbacks, win it in 2 sets, 25-18 and 25-19. Be sure to catch our other game going on with Joe Bolin calling that game between the Brownsville Lady Chargers from Veterans High School in Brownsville and the Mac High Bulldogs. That game being streamed live on YouTube, Roku, Facebook, and Twitter, and always on Rio Sports Live, courtesy of the good folks at Hacienda Ford. I'm J.R. Gully. We'll get ready for our next game and be back in a moment. This is Rio Sports Live. Thank you for joining us.